Hello footy fans, and welcome back to the Transfer News podcast. I'm your host Dave, here to unravel the latest whip of transfer rumours and stories from the Premier League. Grab your cuppa, and let's dive into the latest buzz. Our first story takes us to North London, where Tottenham's Micky van de Ven is catching the eye of Real Madrid. The Madridistas have an injury crisis in defence, and they're keen on the 23-year-old Dutchman. It's always something exciting when a Premier League player is linked to such iconic clubs, isn't it? Speaking of Real Madrid, they might not just stop at Van de Ven. Former captain Sergio Ramos, despite being 38 years young, is dreaming of a return to Santiago Bernabeu. With injuries to Dani Carvajal, David Alaba, and Eder Militao, Ramos's experience could just be what Los Blancos need. Switching the scene to sunny Spain, Barcelona's Dani Olmo might be gracing the Premier League soon. The 26-year-old forward is open to a loan move in January if Barcelona can't get their financial ducks in a row to register him. And Barcelona's cost-cutting might not end with Olmo. Frenkie de Jong, the talented Dutch midfielder, might be available for a bargain if his current club can't sort their finances. Barca doing a January sale, anyone? Back in England, Liverpool seem to have left back Anthony Robinson in their sights. With Robertson's injuries, Robinson could be just what Jurgen Klopp needs to bolster that backline come January. Aston Villa's young Colombian striker, Jhon Duran, could be on his way out, and talks of replacing him are swirling around Italian forward Matteo Retegui from Atalanta. Always hard to see a young talent possibly leave. Meanwhile, Manchester City's Kevin De Bruyne is eyeing up the next chapter of his illustrious career. When his contract expires this summer, the pull of the Major League Soccer in the United States might just be too strong to resist. And believe it or not, Mario Balotelli, the ever-entertaining striker, is being eyed by Cruz Azul. If it happens, it will mark the 13th club for the Italian maverick. Surely a bingo card at this point needs to be made. Trent Alexander-Arnold's potential move to Real Madrid is gaining traction. Reports suggest Real are growing more confident in their pursuit. With all these defensive injuries they have, they'll surely keep their eyes peeled on Trent. For Everton, Branthwaite is open to signing a new contract despite the club stalling on talks. Sometimes patience is indeed a virtue, especially in the high-stakes world of football transfers. Fancy getting ahead in your fantasy Premier League mini-leagues? Want to win those office bragging rights or the coveted family title? Join Fantasy Football Hub today and get 30% off using our link in the show notes. It's packed with tips, tools, and everything you need to make informed decisions and climb the leaderboard. Well, that's a wrap for today's Transfer News podcast. Thanks for tuning in and being part of the discussion. Don't forget to subscribe to our podcast on all major platforms or visit us at transfernewspodcast.com to get all the latest updates. Until next time, keep kicking. Cheers everyone.